The Hell dimension is a parallel universe where time flows faster than in our reality. It contains a land mass on which a demonic realm is built. This society of demons is an anachronistic, twisted, nonsensical version of human civilization. Torture, murder, and hatred are the norm. Human weaponry and human remains are central to their rituals. They use both magic and cybernetic technology. Their infrastructure is part medieval, part high-tech, part living organic tissue. The absurdity of this realm is exemplified by Mount Erebus, a settlement built on an active volcano. They have a strict hierarchy based on martial prowess. The low-ranking demons worship the highest-ranking ones as deities, erecting marble reliefs and even a cathedral for them. While those expect unconditional obedience under the threat of incarceration or death by torture. The ruling aristocracy of this feudal society are the barons. They rule their fiefdoms alone or in couples, and each of their seats is adorned with a marble relief of their face. Such are the city of Dis, capital of the demonic realm. The threshold to this, Limbo. The three territories of the House of Pain. The Pandemonium. The Cyber Demon is a bigger, stronger baron, ruling above all the others with raw strength and combat abilities. It had to endure severe injuries to prove its worth to become a lord, and had to replace its limbs with cybernetic implants. But there is another way to rise in the ranks. The loathsome Spider Demon became a leader on the account of its strategic abilities. Not every demon is content with the rule of the barons. The cacodemons are physically weaker, but have the strategic advantage of flight among others. They are waging a civil war, and the Fortress of Mystery is one of their bases hidden in a pocket dimension, where they torture captured barons to death. The United Aerospace Corporation is the largest military contractor of the United States. They have installations on Mars and its terraformed moons Phobos and Deimos. All three have an immense nuclear waste output. They are conducting secret military experiments, developing plasma weapons and combat stimulants. In return, the US military stations a penal regiment on Mars providing free workforce. UAC started experimenting with instant space travel technology. They built a gateway between Phobos and Deimos, opening an anomaly on each moon. The scientists soon realized these anomalies lead through a parallel dimension, and unbeknownst to them, it is the Hell dimension, home of the demonic realm. When the demons noticed the human interference, the Spider Demon devised a plan to invade our dimension using the anomalies. A commanding officer of the US military ordered his troops to shoot at unarmed civilians. Our hero disobeyed and attacked the officer, causing severe injuries. As a result, he got demoted and sent to the Martian Penal Regiment to work in nuclear waste processing among harsh conditions. UAC started sending military personnel through the gateway, but the Spider Demon had turned the anomalies unstable with terrible effects. None of the so-called volunteers returned safe and sound. Some went insane in hell and their bodies exploded upon return. Others were kept by the demons, some to be turned into foot soldiers of the demonic forces, others to be tortured in hell. This didn't stop UAC from sending through hundreds of people. As the Spider Demon's plan was slowly coming to fruition, its position in the demonic rank increased. By the time it ordered the attack, it was occupying the capital city of the demonic realm, Dis itself. First, the demons changed the nature of the gateway. The Deimos anomaly was meant to swallow the whole moon, and the Phobos anomaly had to facilitate a full-scale invasion. As a side effect, occult artifacts appeared on the moon bases. Noticing this, the scientists reported a slight setback and tried to shut everything down, but it was too late. The demons launched a surprise attack on all fronts at the same time, sending the turned humans and all kinds of demons through the anomalies. The forces against Phobos were led by a couple of barons, while the Cyber Demon Lord led the invasion on Deimos. They magically corrupted the computer systems on both moon bases, creating death traps. But Phobos base managed to send out a garbled SOS message to Mars. Minutes later, the Deimos anomaly swallowed the whole moon, sending it to the Hell dimension. Mars sent a company to Phobos, including our hero. He was left behind to guard the ship in the hangar with only a sidearm. The relief force fought heroically for hours. Some of them reached not only Deimos, but even the demonic realm of Inferno before they all died. As the members of the Penal Regiment didn't know about the secret military base on Phobos, the demons could create a summoning pentagram undisturbed to bring in even more demonic forces. While mere hours passed in our dimension, enough time passed on Deimos for vegetation to overgrow everything, while the Cyber Demon Lord divided his territories among its subordinates, who started rebuilding the installation. The demonic forces found the star charts of UAC with the location of Earth a target way more tempting than the small moons and the barren Mars. The Spider Demon personally opened a portal from this to Earth and launched a second invasion that was characteristically way more cruel. But the infighting between the Barons and the Cacodemons became a threat to the military effort. The Cyber Demon Lord gave the order to look up some unruly Cacodemons and even one of its own Barons. It was too late. The Barons found the hidden fortress of mystery and were marching to attack it. Our hero sets out to fight his way through Phobos, facing former human beings who might have been his friends once, and the strange monsters that are actually demons from the Hell dimension. He finds the Phobos anomaly, seat of the two barons overseeing the Phobos invasion. Stepping through the gateway, he experiences death, as the only way to cross over into Hell is by dying. As he fights through the Deimos base, the demons are building the Tower of Babel as a seed for the new king of Deimos, the Cyber Demon Lord. The civil war between the Barons and the Cacodemons kicks into high gear. The avenging force of the Barons achieve a decisive victory at the Fortress of Mystery. When the Tower of Babel is complete and the Cyber Demon Lord occupies its seat, our hero arrives and defeats it in a rocket launcher duel. Then he realizes that Deimos is floating above the continent of Hell. He rappels down and enters the demonic realm through the gate of Hell, the Hell Keep. At Mount Erebus, Hell plays an evil trick on him, a time distortion. He finds himself at the gate of Hell again, then relieves the recent trauma of fighting the Cyber Demon Lord, and finally Hell throws hordes of demons at him, which devolves into another battle between the Barons and the Cacodemons. In the end, he defeats the mastermind of the invasion in the main city square of this. Then an invasion portal opens to Earth from there, and he realizes all his efforts have been in vain.